everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and again, this is Guela, and if it is your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button for you to be notified on my next videos. For today's video, I really wanted to talk about habits. As you hear from the famous saying from Abdul Kalam that you cannot change your future, but you can change your habits, and surely your habits will change your future. As you decided to become a home-based ESL teacher, right now you are more in a full control of your time, which is a good thing, but somehow it requires self-discipline for you to become successful, since you don't have someone who will gonna push you to do this and that but yourself. In ESL industry, it is also like being an entrepreneur. You need to gain skills. You need to sell your skills and gain tons of bookings for you to make more money and sustain your finances. You also need to consider your mental health, productivity, and quality of classes that you offer. And for today's video, I'm going to share at least 5 habits that you must not forget as you enter in this industry, regardless if you are doing it part-time or full-time. So this is actually based on my experience, and I just want to share it to you guys. What are the things that I've learned and the things that you must do and I must do as well as I continue in this journey. Now, so let's get started. So let's start first with number 1, which is scheduling. So ESL companies have different rules when it comes to bookings and plotting your schedules. So with the companies that I've gone 30 years with my experience, it actually taught me to be more responsible when it comes to my schedule. Some companies will let you open within the day, like with my experience with Bibo, or I think they call it Ingo right now. And in Akatsuki, they actually let me open classes within a week so that I can still gain tons of bookings on the next days. Writing down your schedule right away will definitely help you to decrease the chance of canceling classes because it will definitely affect your points, your ratings, and your bookings if you do so. So yeah, it is a good habit to develop, especially for those people who are actually so busy over other things and you're just doing this one part-time. Or yeah, if you're the type of person who often forgets over something, so it will definitely help you if you develop this kind of habit. Now, let's go on with the second habit that you must develop as well. So you need to feed your knowledge, or feed your mind. You need to feed your mind with something that is very helpful for you to grow in this kind of thing. I mean, if you're on your first month of teaching ESL online and you don't have any backgrounds about it, you don't have any experience about it in the past, you don't study about it, so probably you are struggling when it comes to handling or adjusting yourself into different types of learners. You might be asking with, why isn't it effective? Why they are not responding? Why they are not improving? Try to do some research and learn from the experts. So this is actually the thing that I do when I'm just starting here in the ESL industry. So I ask my manager to give me some videos on how do effective teachers in Akatsuki do their classes, and I study about it. I watch it whenever I have some vacant or whenever my students are absent. So I try to watch the videos and gather all the information, and I study on how do they do and handle and how they adjust their stuffs in meeting different types of people every day. So aside from that as well, I do some research online, like on YouTube or on Google. I also research on how am I going to handle this kind of learner, how am I going to talk with this type of learner, how am I going to let this kid talk if he is just not really talking at all time. Even if I'm eating or like doing some chores at home, I still do choose to listen to it. I listen how do native speakers speak, I listen how do they do their accent, and also when it comes to teaching strategies, I learn a lot every day consistently. And without noticing that, I'm also improving in each classes that I have, and I got some praises from different students, from the parents, from my TM, and all. And that is so rewarding. Yeah, I just gotta enjoy each and every stuff that I do. And you know what? When you're enjoying it, everything, the rest will gonna follow. Number 3 habit that we must develop is that drink more water. I think this is very common. I know you guys, this is very common, but this is very, very important as well. If you are teaching ESL online, if you're teaching online, you talk a lot, right? You talk a lot, you talk every day. It depends on how many hours you're going to open or how many hours you take classes. So it's very important to stay hydrated. And yeah, you know guys, I actually learned this from my experience because I really had a bad experience when it comes to my voice. I lost my voice one time because I'm not really taking good care of it. If you're teaching ESL online, it's very important to take good care of your voice, because like one time I really cannot speak at all. I don't have voice, so I really need to cancel tons of classes, and I don't have any choice during that time. So it's very important to make it as a habit. I actually have my tumbler on the side of my table in my working station, and yeah, right now I used to drink it all from time to time. Like every 5 minutes break, I drink some water to keep myself hydrated. And I'm gonna tell you guys, nothing is much more important than your health. So from now on, you need to prioritize it as well. Number 4 habit that we must develop and bear in mind is that exercise and eat right. Yeah, as what I've mentioned earlier, nothing is much more important than your health. So actually, I have this experience before. I actually open 11 hours a day of classes within a week. Yeah, within 1 week. And I rarely take day offs during that time. And you know what happened? When I go to the shopping mall, even if I just walk for a few minutes and like take some stairs, it's really hard for me to breathe. And you know what? Since I really love going to the beach, I really love swimming, and it's really a struggle for me during that time because it's so hard for me to catch my breath whenever I go swimming. And the worst thing that happened to me is that I have a fever for like about a week, and I really need to go home here in my hometown to have some rest. And yeah, I badly need my family's help during that time because I really can't move. I'm alone on my apartment during that time. I really can't forget that. I'm alone. I cannot move. I can't understand what my body is feeling. And yeah, I guess it's like a lesson learned for me to take good care of my body as well, because no matter how young I am, yeah, it's not good to abuse your health as well. So nothing is much more important than your health. No matter how money you get with that job or with that thing that you focus on, don't forget to take good care of your health. Number 5, and definitely the last habit that I want to share to you guys, is protect your energy. Protecting your energy by avoiding those toxic people or toxic issues that is definitely not helping you. Nothing is wrong with keeping yourself away from those kind of stuffs. Yeah, it's your right, and at the same time, it's your way of protecting your energy. It will definitely change the way you approach. It will definitely affect with how you look in life. It will definitely affect all the moods that you have for the entire day. So you know what? The classes that you conduct when you're in a good mood versus the classes that you conduct whenever you're fighting over your feelings or you are stressed is totally different. And bringing positive energy in class is definitely a big deal if you are a teacher. And those are for the habits that I wanted to share to you guys. And that is basically based on my experience from the past, which is I do some trial and errors as well. So yeah, I hope you're having a good time, and thank you so much for watching this video. And yeah, hope to see you again on my next video. Bye! Anyway guys, I'm so sorry if you can hear the rooster earlier because I'm actually filming this one right now. Time check, it's almost 3 a.m. and yeah, I just feel more productive during at night and midnight. That's why I often film during these times. So I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Please bear with me.